They say the forests of Washington never truly sleep. Even at midnight, when the fog rolls thick and the cedars stand like watchmen, there's a hum, soft, low, like the earth itself breathing. Evan moved to Forks for solitude. He'd rented a cabin just off an old logging road, a mile from the nearest neighbor. The realtor mentioned that locals avoided those woods after dark. Old stories, she said with a shrug. Wind plays tricks on people. The first few nights were quiet, almost peaceful. Then came the whispers. It started faintly, threading through the rain. Evan. He froze, flashlight beam cutting through the mist. It was a woman's voice, gentle, trembling, calling his name from the tree-line. He'd never told anyone he was here. The next morning, he found footprints in the mud behind the cabin. Bare. Small. But deep, as if whatever made them was heavier than it should have been. He followed them for a few yards before they vanished into a patch of black moss where the forest floor dipped. The air there was colder. Still. Even the birds didn't sing. By the fifth night, the whispers turned into crying. Then laughing. The voice no longer called his name, it repeated words he didn't understand, old and wet-sounding, like breath bubbling through mud. He tried recording it, but playback only captured static and faint, rhythmic knocking. On the seventh night, he woke to the smell of pine sap and rot. The window by his bed was open, though he never opened it. He could hear her again, just beyond the tree-line. "Help me," she whispered. He stepped out with a lantern, barefoot, into the fog. They found the lantern 2 days later, still burning at the edge of a hollow surrounded by black moss. The soil was soft and churned, as if something had been dragged beneath the roots. Locals say if you walk that trail at night, you can still hear him, calling for help, in the same trembling voice that once belonged to the woman. And sometime the forest answers back.